welcome back to the channel. It's Matchday, an international break. Last weekend we had 3 players that were away on international duty, so big congratulations to them for being selected for their nations. But it is Barnet away. It's going to be a tough game, 2 tough games this week, Barnet, and then a few days later it's Swindon, but it's Barnet we're focusing on now. There will be a Swindon video as well. Before we get into the Barnet video, I just want to say we are pushing really hard for 4,600 subscribers. We're currently 22 away. We're aiming for that by November, but if we could get it before, that would be absolutely huge. We are going to be doing lots of giveaways this year. We're going to be doing a giveaway when we get to 5,000 subscribers, and also a giveaway when we get to Christmas as well, as we normally do. So please do subscribe if you want to be in a chance with winning any of those. I'm going to go pick Jordan up. Let's get going south. With Jordan, we've got the essentials, got the meal deal. Let us know your meal deal choice. I've got a solid meal deal.
Yours is all right to be fair.
Mine's all right. You get the smoothie as well, don't you? Because the smoothie like increases the value.
Yeah, get those vitamins in.
You have to.
For a big away day.
You do. So big away day. We're heading down now. We were just discussing the last time we went to Barnet, weren't we? Was when Lemon Havens missed a sitter of a header.
Yeah, we was close to getting a title charge going against Wrexham.
That ended it.
Yeah, I think that was it, wasn't it? I think it was a bit of a flat game because we knew so much was riding on it and we didn't really do anything.
Yeah.
So,
But are you confident?
I am. I think it's going to be a really good game. In the predictions video that went out yesterday, said it was going to be the star game. Expecting a lot of goals. I think our defence will be tested today, but hopefully turn our away form around a bit.
Yeah, Carnu scored in that game. That Idris Carnu. I thought it was fantastic in the end of the National League season. And he scored in that game. And you know, we had Sam on, Barnet fan, on Thursday's Papers Perspective, and he said that, you know, he's playing really well again. Parked up a very, very easy drive actually, which is always nice. Relatively simple, 2 hours, just over 2 hours. We've been chatting in the car about the game, and it is a very difficult game. I mean, a lot of people tip Barnet to actually go up. Some tip them automatically. At the start of the season, I didn't necessarily see that, and their start wasn't fantastic, but they have picked up. And it's a big task. It's a really big task to get a result here. I don't think you could underestimate how big a result would be. You know, if we could come here and pick up a victory any way possible. Obviously, you want to see a good performance, but any way possible to pick up a result would be very, very handy. So we'll see what happens. There's some confidence in the car, but there's, you know, also at the same time we realise that it will be one of the tougher away days of the season, I think. But yeah, team news will be interesting. I don't think there'll be too many surprises, but I think the question is who's sort of going to be up top, or is there going to be 2 players up top? Team list is out. No changes, I don't think.
Same again.
Same again. Jata starts, Dennis on the bench. Nick Cerullo, great to see him. That Palmer and Robertson combo in midfield. Defence has been so solid, and yeah, I think it's. I mean,
I'm happy to see the same again. And to be fair, I wouldn't have changed it. I think it shows that we're getting a bit more consistency in our game. I think early in the season we didn't really know our best 11. I think we're finally getting to know the players and getting to know what works. And it's showing in the performances. The performances have got more consistent as well. So yeah, hopefully they do a job. Like you said earlier, it's going to be a difficult game. I think it'll be a bit bad to underestimate Barnet at the moment. I think they didn't start too well, but they're coming into this one with confidence high. I think they'll cause us some issues in defence. We'll have to be on top of our game today and take our chances away from home. We've failed to do that against Crewe.
Yeah.
We really need to start taking more of our chances. And away from home, our form does need to improve.
Yeah. Been to a few away grounds this season. This is decent, isn't it? We came a couple of years ago, obviously when we've already mentioned that, like the promotion automatic push was pretty much gone. But yeah, it's decent ground. I don't know the time, probably like 45 minutes till kick-off. I'm gonna go 2-1. I think they've got some danger men. Carnu being one. Haven't actually seen if it's starting yet, but let's see what happens. 10 minutes until kick-off then. Really good view from the away end. As I said, decent ground. Forest sacked the manager 20 minutes after full time, which is always interesting. But have you heard the big news? Have you not heard?
No, I haven't heard.
Almost half the people that watch our videos aren't subscribed.
Well, they need to.
What do you reckon they should do?
They should be subscribed.
Subscribe. We're going.
Why wouldn't you?
Exactly.
You can see you every week.
You get to see you. There you go.
Not every week, though.
Not every week, but that's like a little it's a nice thing to look forward to, isn't it? So you heard Jordan. He's a very lovely lad, smart lad as well. If you're not subscribed, subscribe to the channel. 3 minutes in, nothing to really be concerned about. Coming up to 4 minutes, actually, Notts haven't actually touched the ball in terms of getting it under control. I don't think we've made a pass. I genuinely don't think we made one pass in the first 4 minutes. They put a lot into the box. They've got a long throw. The second one comes in, and Notts win a free kick. Bedu pulled down by their striker. Maybe now we can get the ball down, pass it around a bit, and get into the game. He is getting a lot of soft free kicks, isn't it? Corner to Barnet, we've barely touched the ball in their half. I still don't think we've strung any passes together. Their press is really, really intense. Jordan's pointed out that they've got a player stood on Rob McDonald, so we can't pass it back to him. Just watching them take their corner now. Carney's got the ball quite a few times, and we're having to double up with Cerullo and Hall to try and deal with him. And he's got it again. He's going one-on-one with Jody. He's a tricky player. Stand him up, Jody. He gets it past him, and the ball's flashed across. I mean, Notts fans cheering, but it's still in play. And Earpender wins it and wins the free kick. Don't think it was a free kick, to be fair, but yeah, we've had nothing so far. Intense pressing by Barnet, but are they going to be able to keep it up? 20 minutes in, the pattern's pretty much the same. We've got a couple of opportunities to play the ball through, and the press has died down a little bit. I'm just watching as Bedu heads it forward, but it's coming straight back to Barnet. Yeah, 20 minutes in, nothing's really changed massively, despite them having a lot of play. No real clear-cut chances. McDonald booked. Is it a booking?
No, it's not a booking.
Never, ever.
Really challenged with the ball.
First challenge as well. First challenge, poor officiating. I mean, if that's the standard, then there's going to be a lot of yellow cards this game. Barnet work it down their right-hand side. Stand them up. And Roos makes a fantastic save, to be fair to him, and then gets up to claw it away. Ball's whipped in, and he claims it as well. It's a very, very, very good save. One of the best saves I've seen this season from Roos. It looked a certain goal. Then number 9 gets it, spins his man. Some good play. Yeah, really, really good. And I worry if they get a lead, what's going to happen, because they are all over us. Despite that, I mean, the scoreboard's gone off. I think we're nearly half an hour in. Let's have a quick look. And getting off half an hour. It's the first massive opportunity they've carved. We've carved nothing. We haven't even got near their box. We definitely haven't touched the ball in their box. Have we touched the ball within 30 yards of their goal? Probably not. I'd suggest, Jordan just asked me if I'd take a draw. I'd suggest we maybe even just think about getting to half-time level. A bit of sustained pressure from Notts. I say sustained, it lasted about 2 minutes, but that's been good for this half. First time we saw us played in, you think you just got to take your man on and get a shot away, or even try and get a shot away without taking the man on. And he gets it stuck under his feet. And then the same happens to Jody. Not a goal-scoring opportunity, but an opportunity to put a good ball in the box, and he gets it stuck under his feet again as we go long again for Jatta, and it's dealt with very comfortably by their centre-back. Earpender loses it, and they're just going to recycle and attack us again. Barnet hit the post, but it's offside anyway. Yeah, a bit of heart and mouth moment there. Coming into the 39th minute, I just want to get to half-time really, and I think we need to change it up a little bit. Fans going mad at the ref because he blew for half time and the scoreboard said 44-30. I don't know why Notts fans are going mad, because they had a throw in, so in an attacking position, but the scoreboard went off, so he's probably not got it wrong, has he? Half time, 0-0, not the best game of football. You've heard a lot from me in that first half, and my thoughts, what do you reckon?
I don't think we've played football, have we, for the first half? I can't remember.
Wow.
Notts really getting on the ball. May as well have been a Barnet practice session, really. Something needs to change. Jatta can't hold the ball up, can't win a header. So
Cornu doesn't seem to have a lot of end product,
no.
but if you keep giving a player that time, they're going to do something on it.
Yeah, the
Stead
thing
looks good
is,
as well.
like, they haven't really threatened apart from that one shot on target, which was point blank range, really good save by Roos. I know we sometimes aren't too favourable about him, but it was a good save. But other than that, they haven't really threatened.
No.
But it's only a matter of time if they keep plugging away. Like, you're asking a lot of our defence to go the rest of the game playing like that and not trying to go against them. I think it's difficult, really. I don't know what we'd do to switch it up, but something needs to change because we just aren't able to play football at the moment.
No, we'll see what happens, but we need to change something. Dennis on for Eopenda. We've got a free kick within the first sort of 2 minutes. Quite a way out. Jones stood over it with Matty Palmer. It's a long way out. It's like 30 yards. Jones is going to hit this, I think. Goes over the wall. Oh! Deflection. It's a corner. I think it would have gone in as well. Keeper seemed to have it covered after deflection, but from where I was, it looked like it was maybe nestled in the top corner. But corner to not, it's a decent start, and even if it's a set piece opportunity, it still gives us a little bit of momentum. Decent effort from Barnet there, a couple of minutes after the corner. Roos palms it. I don't think there's much more he can really do. And we clear it. I mean, it was sort of a 50-50 whether they were going to get to it ahead of us. They've now got a long throw. They must have launched 5 or 6 long throws into our box. They've had 7 or 8 corners. There's a push in there, and we don't clear it. Everyone back for Knox. And Jata forces them right back to their keeper. Press giving a free kick again, so soft. There's something for them to build on. Tyrese Hall rattles the ball. Brilliant work between Bedu and Robbo. The ball was released and he flashed it across. Hall gets it kind of stuck on his foot. Makes the room and smashes it off the bar. It's hit that hard, it bounces up and goes flying to the top of the stand with the Notts fans in. Oh, what an opportunity. Best of the game for Notts by a mile. I do understand the rule about players being sort of, waiting 30 seconds to come on, but Rob McDonald's kicked in the head. We then have to go and play for 30 seconds without him. The ball gets turned over, and which is our fault. And they nearly score from it because we're sent it back down, and when he runs on, he's got to run on from the halfway line. There's got to be a better way of doing it, surely. But I understand the rule, but come on. Both wing-backs changed, Bennett and Kuya on, Jones and Cerullo off. Let's see if it's a masterstroke. I mean, not a lot's come down the side, but let's see if they can be defensively solid as well. The game's become so stop-start. Ref's blown for literally everything. Everything is blown for. I mean, Dennis and their centre-back just jumped together and he's blown. It's unbelievable. I mean, I've just watched Patterson, and Patterson actually, to be fair, just always have a go at Ref, but he's going mad on the touchline. It's poor. You might be able to see a chance from Notts fans. Look, Dennis is being manhandled and he's not giving it the other way. This is such an inconsistent performance on both sides. Grant on for Jata. Are we going to nick it or not?
It doesn't look likely. I don't really know any team's going to nick it at the moment. It's very start.
Dennis, go on.
No one's really got control of the game. We'll see what happens, but
well, could be a chance here, Jordan. Good ball. Kuya. Oh, Kuya headed it back across.
good play.
Yeah, they're going to clear it. 10 to go, or just under 10 to go, and then there's added time, obviously. I don't know if any team are going to win this. I say that as Barnet have a corner. So they probably are going to go and nick a goal here, but nothing's really happened. Get that away. And it's blocked a couple of times, one cleared away by Notts. Yeah, I can't, like, if you're just watching the game and taking the emotion out, I can't see anyone winning. I don't see anyone really deserves to win it. There's not been many shots at all. Oh, Grant just dispossesses their keeper on almost the halfway line, but it bounces back to really lucky as Barnet get the ball again. and they're starting to create a bit of space here. Hopefully we can hold out. No one's going near him. They're going to put a cross in. Big header away. I think it was McDonald. It's fallen. And a massive challenge. And it's a good tackle. I think it's a good tackle, but in terms of it's not a foul. It's just a heavy tackle, and he did go for the ball. Bit dangerous, but he's not going to give anything for that. It looked at it. Whoever went into the challenge room, the Notts player, it looked hurt.
Bedu pulled up, is now down.
Yeah, Bedu's down, is he?
Yeah, he
Great.
pulled up when he was trying to jockey one of their players, and it's just...
They're both fans singing about the ref, so 8 minutes added. Not sure where that's come from. Roos was down for a couple of minutes, maybe. Bedu was down for 30 seconds, I don't know, but 8 minutes. They've got another long throw. This is insane. I think 2 different players are putting these long throws in. Don't foul, don't foul. Bullet header away. I think that was McDonald again. They've got a corner. Definitely taking 0-0 at this point. It's just about calmed down. And Tyrese Hall, unreal work from Connor Grant. I mean, we're going to feel gutted if they score here. They've got another long throw. Get it away. Free kick to North. Connor Grant, excellent work. Puts it through. There's a rebound, I think. And I didn't think Tyrese Hall was going to reach that. And he gets there and knocks over the keeper and just seizing it away. And I don't think any side really deserve it. Do we deserve a win? No, definitely not. Wow, a minute and a half to go, maybe add 30 seconds to the celebration. 1-0. Barnet keepers up. This is it. We're at 98, but I mean, there'll be a few seconds added. Yeah, they're on the pitch if they score. One away, get it away, gets the edge. Blocks again. Handball. Free kick right on the edge. Right on the edge of the box. Wow. They're just going to hammer this. Well, I don't know. I'm far away. I'll be honest, I don't like the look of this. Barnet fans have gone right up to sort of the advertising boards.
What are you doing? He's going to blow the whistle to take the free kick.
Oh, I don't like this. 99 on the clock. Deflecting over the bar, but he's still playing. We're well over where it should be now. Well over, you can hear the whistles. 99-20 tick over. Keeper still up, we're well over. That's well over. Bruce punches. Yeah! Gets in! Player ratings. This is what football's all about. You travel up and down the country and you get a 90 plus 4 winner. We're sat on a bench about 2 minutes from the ground after, wow, a game we should never have won. Heard Barnet fans on the way out saying how, I can't use the words they used, how poor we were and we just robbed them. I wouldn't say they were incredible. They weren't bad. They were better than us, I think.
Yeah, they just don't have any end product, do they? If we played like they did, we would have at least scored a goal, and it was their fault for not taking advantage of their good player.
Before we get going with the player rating, just a very quick shout out to George, who we saw, not George from the channel, George, who's regular watcher of our videos. We chatted to him after the game, wanted a shout out, sat them right down at the bottom, so would have seen the goal, perfect angle for Tyrese Hall to celebrate as well. So big shout out to George and thank you for watching us. But yeah. Let's go through it. Kel Roos has had a great game.
Yeah, he has been solid.
made a great stop in the first half, which probably changes the whole outlook of the game, I think. Down to his left, low, point blank range really. Saved the game, and then dealt with some of their shots in the second half straight at him, but he did hold on to the ball, claimed a few things. Going 7.
You know what? In terms of the performance level, and what the criticism I've given him, I'm going to give him a 7.5, creeping up to an 8, because that's saving the first half. I genuinely think if they go on and score again, they'd probably score a couple more.
Yeah, I'll probably bump him up to 7.5 as well.
Back 3, let's go through this then. So Bedu, he had a really good game. Not his best game. He attacked quite well. I'm going to go 6.5, purely because I know I say he's had a good game. 5's average. I usually give him sort of 7.5, 8, but I'm going to go 6.5.
Yeah, I did think he felt to kind of impose himself on the attackers a bit, and he was pulled out wide a lot. Didn't really deal with that threat as well as maybe he could have. 6.5 seems fair.
Ron McDonald will have concussion after this. He must have headed everything away, and I spoke about it on Thursday. How do you take him out of the team? You can't take him out of the team.
No,
you can't, even when Platt's fit. Bedu did go off with a knock, so he might be quite reliant on Ness as well. But Ron McDonald for me gets 7.5.
I was going to go 8.
Go 8 then.
That much. How much he headed away, how solid he was. Stopped them from getting in behind as well quite a lot.
Yeah. He was good actually, really good actually, wasn't he?
Probably my man of the match.
Yeah, maybe an 8. Macquarie?
Solid again. I think he did a really good job and showed his worth. I would say 7 or 7.
I'm gonna go 6.5, same as Bedu for me.
I think it's a bit tad better than Bedu. I think he dealt with his threats a bit better.
Yeah, possibly. I'm going to group Jody and Cerullo together because I think defensively they both did all right. Yeah. Attackingly, they both didn't produce much at all. Jody a little bit more just before he came off. So I'm going to give both of them a 6.
I agree. I was going to go the same. 6 for both. Didn't really get involved in the game much. Yeah. Cerullo obviously was pinned back because of defending against Kanu, is it?
Kanu, yeah.
Kanu. Yeah, he did. It was hard because he's probably their best player in terms of on the ball and getting past players.
Yeah.
So for me, it was going to be hard for Cerullo to have a good game anyway.
I don't normally group people together. I'm also going to group together Palmer and Robbo because they both broke things up. The amount of times people were playing head tennis with the ball. The ball never really got under control from anyone. Every time they got a touch, they didn't have time to do anything.
Yeah.
It was a weird game. It was too compact in the middle for my liking, despite there being wingers on both sides.
It's because Barnet was so high up.
Yeah.
And they congested that side of the ball so much. It was very difficult for any team to play, really. Yeah,
I'm going to go 6.5 for both as well.
Yeah, I agree.
Then we look at your Penn who went off at half-time. Hope it's nothing like a knock. But we did change the system and go 2 up top. And at the time I was thinking, well, if you're going to do that, do we take Tyrese Hall off? Scores a 90+4 winner. So, that's why Pato's the manager. But I don't know, I don't think he really was in it at all today.
6, maybe?
I think 6. I'll say this. I think 6 might be a bit generous. I think it just wasn't his game today.
No, yeah. And it was fair for him to come off and to change it up.
Yeah.
6 is fair for him.
Yeah. Hall gets the winner. He's got to have it bumped up a little bit for that.
Yeah, he also hit the crossbar as well, didn't he? I think maybe he should have tried to place that one instead of smash it against the crossbar, but
there were
made up for it.
A few times where he lost possession. Or he had a few opportunities to shoot and the ball got stuck under his feet.
But he did have a great game. Probably one of the better players. 7.5?
Yeah, 7.5. I mean, that winner, incredible winner.
Yeah.
You then go Jatta. Didn't challenge for anything, didn't create anything. Didn't look like he wanted to challenge. He looked like he was almost challenging to make it look as though he was involved, but he wasn't. It was a really, really poor game.
The amount of times we kick the ball long, and I can't remember him winning one header.
No.
Which is really baffling to me. You would expect him to win at least one header. He's in that same area. He just either jumps too early or just doesn't read the ball very well. I'm not too sure.
6? 5.5? 5.5. 5.5 for me.
Okay, 6 for me.
We then look at the subs. And the 2 players that replaced Jody and Cerullo were Bennett, who didn't actually do that much. and Kuyar, who did do
Kuyar
quite a lot.
defensively was really good. I
Bennett's-
think going forward, not so much Kuyar, but defensively, to say like he's not an out-and-out wing back, really, he's not a proper wing back. I don't know.
Bennett's, I'm going to go 6.
Bennett's 6, Kuyar
7.
7.
I
Yeah,
thought Kuyar did quite well. Going further forward, Matty Dennis came on. Didn't do that much. Was penalised for so many tackles that were just not
yeah,
fouled.
the ref
He was getting frustrated. There was one point where the ref points. He's like 1, 2, 3, no more. And it's like I haven't even seen him do anything, any other challenges anyway. Like, what are you talking about? Have you got the wrong player?
I think any contact between players, the ref was giving us a foul.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if like it was a bad tackle or anything like that. Literally any contact where a player went down.
6.5 for me.
6.5 for me as
Yeah.
well. I think struggled to get into it just because of how the game was.
Talking about Conor Grant he doesn't get the assist because it was a Kuyar block shot. It was may as well have been an assist.
Fair play to him. I recently haven't been someone to sing his praises or say anything really that great about him, but he came on and he got on the ball really well and actually was able to play the ball where no other player was able to do that. Today it was weird, like he found the spaces which needed to be found, which everyone else struggled to do, and looked like one of our better players in that last bit of time that we had.
7.
I'm going to go 7.
Yeah. And then Lucas Ness came on for Bedu. Ness did what he needed to do. Won a few headers as well. I'm going to go 6.5.
Very solid.
But yeah, it's a massive win. A massive win to come away to a team that are in really good form. You know, now we go to Swindon, who I believe lost today.
Yeah.
Had a man sent off.
Yeah.
Who knows? If we put up even 4 points from those games, I think it's good. So delighted with that. Really, really delighted. Let me know your player ratings. Let us know what you thought of the game. If you listened, if you watched the game, if you watched abroad or anything like that. Let us know. Let us know what you thought. How are you assessing Patterson now? Because my estimations, from what I had at the start of the season, I think we could really do things this season. So hopefully the injury to Bedu is nothing too much. Hopefully your Openda just went off and it was tactical. But delighted now for a drive back to Nottingham and we can enjoy the rest of the weekend.